Hey, what is going on, everybody? This is Los Gaming here, guys. Another Pixel Gun 3D video. Sorry for the wait, guys. I've kind of been, slacking on YouTube lately, but I'll get the uploads going. But either way, guys, let's go ahead and get right into the video. Today, I'll pretty much be comparing a weapon that, you can originally get by grinding in game for completely free versus a weapon that you can get by grinding in the game, but it's nearly almost impossible because it is in the lucky chest. And on top of that, it's very, very, very limited because the chances of getting this weapon in the lucky chest are very small. And just to add to all that, getting gems in this game is extremely difficult. So that's why I decided to pretty much name this video a $0 versus a $200 weapon. Which one is better, and was it all worth it? Alright, guys, so let's go ahead and get started. Now, before I do make this video, I want to say clearly, I did not spend $200 on this weapon. I actually had a hacked account, which I used to open up the Spark Shark, which is a weapon that costs $200. Because I am no way going to spend $200 on a virtual weapon, and especially on a weapon that is very, 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 very weak. Let's get into it. Alright, guys, so I have my premium weapon unlocked, the Spark Shark, and I'm going to be comparing it to the best in the primaries class here, guys, the Secret Forces rifle. We're going to be looking at the properties of these weapons, so without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So first of all, let's go into the Secret Forces rifle. Alright, guys, so the efficiency is 26, the fire rate is 98, and you could look down at the capacity mobility. We're not too worried about that. We're worried about the efficiency and the fire rate. Obviously, capacity a little bit, mobility not so much. But efficiency 26, fire rate 98. Let's take a look at the Spark Shark, guys. 28 in the efficiency and 87 in the fire rate. So we have a big difference there in the fire rates, guys. Definitely a big difference right there. And let's take a look at the capacity. It's only 10, while the Secret Forces is 50. So you see that there's pretty much a clear winner in eyes. Also, mobility is a little bit faster on these Secret Forces. So in terms of efficiency, the Spark Shark is better in terms of actual usage, while the fire rate is higher on the Secret Forces. I actually think the Secret Forces might be a little bit better. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So let's go to battle now. Now, I like to have this saying that fire rate makes up for efficiency and efficiency makes up for fire rate. Meaning that if efficiency is low, but the fire rate is really high, then it makes up for it being low. So it kind of... that's kind of what I like to say. But either way, let's go ahead and get into the review. So let's go into Nuclear City because I want to go into a different map. I haven't really made any sort of comparisons that I remembered on Nuclear City. And if I have, I don't actually remember which one it was. So this is a different type of series I'm going to be starting on the channel. So yeah. Also, my controls, wow, they're literally off. Alright, so anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, let's start with the Secret Forces rifle. So the Secret Forces rifle is a fully automatic assault rifle, if you guys haven't noticed yet. So pretty much, it is one of the best in class when you are ready to buy your first primary. And especially when you're ready to buy your first primary in level 27. So hopefully I do good because I'm literally dying right now. The Voodoo Snowman is watching me, and he killed me with the Voodoo Snowman. But I did kill him with a headshot, and he was wearing plenty of armor there. So that's the first kill with the Secret Forces rifle. I'll try to get as many kills as I can with both of these weapons. So let's see if he comes through here. Maybe not. Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, gosh. He has the Lozy in hand, guys, and I just died. So let me just go ahead and warn a lot of people that I'm not really liking the balance in the new updates. It's just a little bit unbalanced, especially with these primaries recently. So there's just too much overpowered gadgets nowadays that it's kind of hard to get, standard kills like you used to. But, it doesn't really... affects lower level players. It mostly affects the higher level players that are like in the 20 range, level 20 range. So anyways, let's get into what I was talking about. So I so far only have 2 kills, and that's me trying to kill all these adamant players with like OP weapons like the Lozy and the Proton Shotgun. Very, very difficult. Especially when you're going up against those players. But, I'm going to try my best to try and get a lot of kills before the time does run out here. And, Bazooka, got him. I think that was a kill. It might register late. I have no idea. But I guess playing in this map is not very good after all. So, yeah, just playing in this new update is just very crazy, especially for new players. There's just too many bazookas, too many objects following you. And talking about objects following you, I hope Really Soft doesn't add another homing type missile like the smart bazooka, because that will get insane. I'm talking insane in the battlefield. Literally everybody will have this advantage of just getting kills out of luck. So and it's not even out of luck. I mean, they're guaranteed kills without effort, I guess you could say. Although I kind of like it to troll around, it's just very bad in terms of competitive. But there you guys go. I am getting a couple of kills here with the Secret Forces. Right now, I only have 5. And I say I only have because literally these people have one of the most OP setups right now and the most overpowered setups that you can get in the game. Now, I'm trying my best. I'm probably going to leave the match to try to redo it, but I think that's safe to say that the Secret Forces is a really great weapon. Let's go ahead and change to Pool Party, and let's see what the Spark Shark has to offer. Now, I just want to say that you have to do multiple rounds of testings for, you know, a weapon to be said better than the other one. Obviously, not just one video that's 10 minutes will tell you which one's better than the other one. But I gotta say that if you are the viewer, you can definitely check out my gameplay and then, you know, pretty much see which one's better just by looking at it. So, anyways, I'm gonna try my best here to try to get kills. Wow. Spawn invisibility, man. I gotta love that. Gotta love that. So, I actually do recommend aiming down the scopes. It kind of like makes the aim, or makes the bullets go a lot straight without spread. That's actually what I've noticed. I thought the scope was just there for cosmetic use only, but it actually reduces the spread by a lot. So I'm actually going to start using that a little bit more, especially on the Secret Forces, because the spread is absolutely uncontrollable in this one. So I'll try my best to provide that. But so far, we are getting a couple of kills here. Let's go ahead and switch over to the Spark Shark, because it's about time, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to make this review super long. So the Spark Shark has a fire rate of 87, right? So pretty much what that means is that it's not going to be a full auto assault rifle, meaning that you're not going to be spraying like you were spraying with the Secret Forces rifle, or even the Redstone Cannon, or aka the Crystal Cannon. I'm not quite sure what they called it now, because they changed the name so much. But yeah, it's not going to be that fast and that quick. However, you know, you're still going to try to you're still going to get a lot of kills. So there goes one kill. Now, the efficiency does make up for this one, I gotta say. But there's something that Really Soft doesn't stat, or doesn't locate as a stat, and that is travel time from the projectile to the player. They don't actually have that on stats. So that's something that kind of makes this weapon a little bit terrible. You know how the Secret Forces projectiles almost instantly hit the target in less than a millisecond when you shoot it. This one has a little bit of a travel time. It takes a while for that projectile, which is this little electric ball, to actually hit your opponent. So if that bothers you, then I would not recommend getting this weapon. There's tons of weapons that take forever for the projectile to hit, and this is one of the few. And to be honest, it really, really kind of makes this weapon terrible. If this weapon was a weapon where the projectile would have hit early without, you know, kind of delaying, I think it would have been a really, really great weapon, and definitely makes up for the price that you have to pay to get this weapon. So yeah, just getting this weapon in general is very difficult. I had my tablet in auto tap mode in the chest, the lucky chest, so I don't have to tap it. I left it overnight, and I believe, don't get me wrong here, I kept checking it overnight, and I believe it took around 3 to 4 hours for me to actually get that. That is a lot of coins, and it might not be $200, but that is at least $120 worth of gems. 3 hours and 4 hours just of three gems constantly spamming. That's a lot of gems wasted. So I think that this weapon has, you know, the potential, if they literally remove the travel time. Like right now, you see how the bullet is taking forever to hit that player, and he literally has the spot on me, because he literally, well, I should stop using the word literally, but he has, you know, pretty much instant travel time on his projectile. So it's kind of is kind of the flaw to this weapon. And not only that, there's very little features to this weapon. Like, it does not slow down enemy targets as far as I'm concerned, which I'm going to check down right now. Oh yeah, so it does slow them down actually, so take that back. It does slow them down. However, I would much prefer use the icicle minigun to slow them down, because the icicle minigun is instant and it shoots at a very, very fast rate. And not only that, it's better. It's better in so many ways. The damage is a lot more par to the fire rate. It's a lot more comparable. This one is just high efficiency, low fire rate, and the worst travel time that I've ever seen on a weapon. I'm not trying to hate on this weapon at all for those people who have it, because I know some people actually unlock this weapon very quickly, and in terms of not even days. They opened a free chest and they got it, which those people are very lucky. Now, for the majority of us, that's not going to be the case, and we're going to have to open tons and tons of these weapons to get it. Now, right there, I got one opponent, so I guess that's pretty good. Now, keep in mind, I am playing with my NVIDIA, so usually when I'm playing with my NVIDIA, I usually tend to just have terrible gameplay, just because I personally don't like playing with the NVIDIA. I have terrible gameplay with it. So I'm going to be switching devices in a couple of weeks, but you know, it's still kind of defeats the purpose of putting this in the lucky chest if it's not. Like, the hype is really awesome when you see it in the lucky chest, and then it's not. So I guess why people like this is because of the design. If they have a better design, or if they have this design in a assault machine gun, you know how many people would start using it? Just tons. But since the design is really cool, but the damage and the efficiency just they're not really great, then it's just not going to make up for it. Now, I'm getting a lot of kills here. I'm not quite sure. Maybe I'm getting lucky, or maybe I'm actually using it the way I'm supposed to use it. But you realize that a lot of these kills are from close range. You can't really rely on this weapon from a distance or from a far range. And the reason you can't rely on this weapon from far range is because of the reason that the travel time, like I said, I keep mentioning it, but the travel time takes a while to actually hit the opponent. So by the time the projectile even gets close to the opponent is going to be far off, and he's not even going to be close to where you were. So yeah, that's kind of what sets this weapon to like the worst, probably one of the worst lucky chest weapons category. And it's really nice design, but then the weapon sucks. So I'm not quite sure what they were trying to do there with the weapon. But anyways, let's go ahead and switch back to the Secret Forces for a couple of seconds. See right there, I just instantly picked up a kill. Obviously, it was probably in my way, but the Secret Forces all around is a way better weapon. It's a lot cheaper. You get it for free by just leveling up and grinding for coins. And not only that, it's literally consistent. And when I mean consistent, it's really good in terms of damage. It's really good in terms of fire rate. Spread might be a little bit of a deal breaker for some of you guys, but you know, spread doesn't really bother me just because of the fact that you can always use the scope. So anyways, that is pretty much it for the video, guys. I hope you guys found this video useful and, you know, entertaining. So I'll be making more of these videos depending on if you guys like it. But anyways, guys, see you guys in the next one. Make sure you smash that like button to show support on the channel. Comment down which weapon you want me to review next, and also follow me on Instagram at LowScamingYT. I'll keep you guys informed in, you know, new videos before they come out, and obviously I will do some giveaways. So yeah, see you guys in the next one.